former interim lightweight champion, Tony El Kukui Ferguson.
Yes, now guys, getting straight into it. I'm going to be editing this photo of the time Tony Ferguson met me. I taught him everything he knows. Me and him go way back, but I'll get into that later on in the video, of course. But yeah, let's get straight into it. And I'm also going to be on my Bob Ross timing, talking, things like that. So yeah, let's get started. Immediately, it's 1080 by 1080, but this photo was taken in a 16 by 9. So basically, obviously, it's taken like that. Don't even know why I'm explaining that, because you know how a phone works. But immediately, when you're starting any creative process, you need inspiration, 100%. You can't go in there blind. I mean, you can if you want. Based on what I'm looking at right now, would it look nice on the right, on the left? Because I feel like it'll look nice on the left because Tony's the middle ground here. One sec, I'll show you now. The composition of the photo is naturally going in some sort of curve like that. So if you add something like here, that adds to that, and then we can use this area as our text, and then something here, a nice little frame here. I can do like, I've got an idea of what I can put immediately. I'll put some like photos of Tony himself there. Alright, so that's the plan. Hey, trust the madness. It looks like it's one of Slenderman's pages right now. All you need is, one sec, let me draw Slenderman. Like, this is either looking like a Slenderman page, or in the horror movies when the kid that is obviously possessed gives the mum or dad a photo. Hey guys, I draw you. This is my friend. His name is, I don't know. His name is the Boogeyman or Mr. Nobody. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, sorry for the tangent. I've not even started. Let's go. Inspiration. Let's go. Let's get onto Pinterest. Let's see now. Type in Tony Ferguson. Yeah, but when I met Tony Ferguson, I was at a gym with my mate. He was training. He's training in the gym upstairs for the Salt Pappy fight. And then we saw him at the front. He was like, "Yo!" Went up to him straight away. "Yo, Tony, we're big fans." This guy, the guy, is honestly a solid guy. Like he's well nice. It's scary, trust me, because I was going up to him. Everybody knows. Everybody's seen them edits of Tony Ferguson where he's looking like an absolute maniac, with the phone call. "It's Tony Ferguson. His name is Tony Ferguson. I don't want any police officers to get hurt." We've all seen that. If you've not, basically, let me give you some context.
Yeah, it's my husband.
What's
so that's
his
what I'm
name?
saying. I just want to let you guys know he's a professional fighter because, one, I don't want no cop to get injured or anything.
we don't.
If you just send one.
No, we don't want anyone to get hurt. What's your husband's name?
Tony Ferguson?
Tony Ferguson was like, has gone through a lot of stuff in his life, especially mentally, and he was having a bit of one of the darker moments. And then his wife called up the police saying, "Yo, it's Tony Ferguson going on a rampage. I need to let you know, give you a forewarning just in case any police officer gets bodied." But yeah, that's what happened. I do want to do some graffiti. So you know what I always do? I always look at some inspiration in terms of what font I can use. Should I do a sharp one or should I do a blocky one? These are looking really sharp. The sharp points, sharp edges. This one's looking more blocky. This one's looking a bit more smooth. Oh, this is a perfect blend. I think that's a blend of sharp and smooth. Oh, this one is actually hard. Alright, we'll take inspiration from this and writing up El Kukui. So that's one piece of inspiration. That's number 2. Let's get number 3 going. Tony Ferguson versus Salt Pappy win. Tony Ferguson versus Salt Pappy. A lot of people have the opinion of Tony Ferguson. He wasn't a big fight losing streak, but bro, one thing that he showed, that, and I think he showed it to the highest of levels, is heart. And obviously that's like, when I say that, it seems like some fantastical shit that you only see in movies. Like Rocky, for example, and things like that, where you see, that whole never give up or the indomitable human spirit. It sounds a bit cliche, but it can definitely be reflected in real life. Tony Ferguson is definitely an example of that. I mean, other examples. I mean, you've seen it. If you're watching combat sports a lot, you'll see. I forgot what that nice guy's name is. What's that guy's name? The one who's saying, "Yo, we're firemen. We're pulling out the fire." Things like that. The heat doesn't bother us. Things like that. he was saying that to his one of the cornermen was saying that to his fighters, and then the fight ended up winning.
For the fire, we're firemen. Okay. We are firemen. Got it, Coach. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. Yeah, let's go. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do? We control the flame.
Another example, Leon Edwards, bit close to home. Headshot dead. Before that, he landed that headshot. He was losing that fight against Kamaru Usman, the first one. His coach was like, "Why are you feeling sorry for yourself? Pull it out the fire." And there he did, showing that heart. If you're into anime, the best depiction of indomitable human spirit is definitely Simone from Gurren Lagann. One of my favorite animes as well. So watch that as well. Alright, I've been talking so much and I've not even got started on this. Alright, let's get started with this graffiti. How do you spell El Kukui? E. So the E, let's put that there. Put the opacity down so you can see through. It's like basically using tracing paper. It's not a cheat. Come on now, I'm not cheating. You think I'm cheating? Fine, I'll draw it without tracing paper. Watch this. See that? Okay, I had to lock in for a second for that one. That's the E. Let's make a new layer. Let's do the L. Let's find the L. That's nice. I like the way I did that. Now we need C. Okay, this is probably going to be the longest process here. And now I need the U. Okay, that's the U. Now I can just, now I just need the Y because I can just copy paste them. Let's make the Y somewhat fancy now. I mean the Y is alright. I'm gonna do it again, see what I can do. Let's see how much I like that one compared to this one. I low-key like that one more. Okay. I'm happy with that. Put that there. Now I've done my text. This might be hard to see, sorry. But now let's look back at the plan. Right, let me... Oh shit. Erase this part, sorry, because that doesn't make any sense. Okay, now you can see that red part where I've followed the line, the natural composition of the photo. I'm going to put the text there, yeah? I think that's definitely better. Ooh, actually, that's clipping his head. Okay, I've got it lined up now. Pretty happy. I'm going to merge them all down. So basically, I'm making... Because I made them separately at first. Now I'm going to just make them all one, pretty much. Okay, so now you can see I've got the basis of it down. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress. I want to get it dark as this, basically the background is this. So what I'll do, unlock this, copy paste it as well, because what we're going to do, use the object selection tool. It should let me select me and Tony, hopefully. Perfect. Sometimes it's a bit janky because you can see it's not got my ear in there as well. Okay, might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yep, copy paste that, take that away, and then you see how it's got us both now. I'm just going to erase these parts, the parts that we don't want. So let me just smoothly go over my bald head. Okay, no. I don't want to talk about while I'm doing this. You're going to have to give me some grace here in terms of articulating myself, because I've only recently just started making YouTube videos. So I'm not sure what the end goal is, but, I'm a creative person, so I'm just going to keep creating, and I'll just see where it takes me. Yeah, Tony came off of quite a big loss streak. But I think the level of heart that he's shown is inspirational for any endeavor, just not fighting. Not only just fighting, sorry. Because obviously nobody wants to lose. Who the hell wants to lose? Especially when you are known as one of the greats. And when you start losing, it puts that self-doubt in yourself. But he pushed past that. Not even glazing. it's just some sort of like inspiration you can take, because nobody wants to feel like they fell off. But when you're losing, that feeling of, oh, you fell off, is going to be screaming at you. It would be. But shout out to Tony Ferguson, because he did that. The win is a win. But I'd say advice going forward from that is, don't ever expect the best case scenario in whatever you're doing, or don't expect the worst. Always expect a lesson in a way you can progress. I'm hitting gems today. Okay, I've done a decent job of removing the background there. Let's move that there. Bang. Put this back in. Line it up. Okay, not good. Guys, I can't line it up. Wait. Okay, now that's lined up. Now, you'll see now, adjustments. Let's turn the exposure down. It's coming together. It's slowly coming together, guys. Hold on. Okay, you can see how it's coming together now. Alright, you can see how it's coming together, guys, now. Let's get it. You can see I've added some blur there. I think I want to go further with that, actually. Okay, so it looks a bit too blocky here now. I need a way to blend this blackness into this background here. Let's see now what we can do. Seems like my thing has crashed. Don't tell me it's crashed. No, don't tell me it's done. Don't do this. Please don't tell me it's gone. Don't do this. Don't do this. Perfect example though. Am I going to give up? No. Am I going to show some indomitable human spirit? Yes. So let's do that right now. Let's go again. Bang. Filter. Let's do a motion blur. Let's go 20 pixels. Okay, I like how 10 looks. Okay. And now to blend it, I think I can use a brush, like a type of brush. Let me think. Let's see what brushes are available. Like I'm thinking like a blood splatter or a paint splatter. That blends it nicely, you know. Let's get a bit of this color, blend it here a bit. The red glow from the text, don't want it to take away from, you know, the main frame, me and my boy Tony. Let's change that outer glow a bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, come on. The time I met. I put the text there, but I don't like how it looks. I need to write it. The time I met. Bang. Let's add another one as well. Tony Ferguson. Banging. I'm well happy with that, to be honest. I'm definitely going to post this. I'm going to plug my Instagram, obviously, because I want you to like it. Yeah, and I'm going to edit this video, how I went through making it. Bang. Them final touches, I think it makes it really nice. Seems like a scrapbook / journal type of thingy. I don't know. Shout out Tony Ferguson though. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.